What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? MDZ Dinero. We back again. Another week of Empire. Week number 4. Let's get right into this. Yeah, what's up? I want to start this week on a serious note. I just want to get something serious off my chest first. For the young kids that watch this is just entertainment. This is not life. This show promotes a lot of negative stuff, a lot of negative stereotypes. It just shows everything negative. And a lot of this stuff is not how people actually are. So for the young people that's watching this is just entertainment. This show promotes a lot of disrespect to your parents, disrespect to your mother, calling a lot of women bitches. That's not gangster. That's not how it really is in the community. I don't know. I'm from Brooklyn, East New York, the hardest part of Brooklyn, the hardest part of New York, the roughest part of New York. And I don't know now one guy that would disrespect his moms like that. Or like call his moms a bitch. That doesn't happen. And if it did happen, God have mercy on that child. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. Now back to the recap show. Wait, one more thing. Like, I had to bring this up because you saw how Lucius called Cookie's assistant when he told him to get out the office. He called her. He said, let's be exact. He said, get out the office. I need you to leave the office. And take Donkey Kong with you and put it in a barrel and roll it out of here. I admit that was a little funny, but that's a whole disrespect on a whole different level. This show is crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy on a whole different level. I don't even want to get into it because that's a whole different topic. But now back to the show. This week was kind of short. It was filled with a lot of commercials, so it wasn't too much stuff going on because it's like a scene commercial. I guess now the ratings is up, so now they're getting that money off these commercials. So it's not that much that happened. Hakeem is being Hakeem. He just want to get drunk. The father Lucius asked him, what you want to do? He said, I just want to get drunk, shoot a video, and hang with some thoughts. Thoughts mean those hoes over there. You just want to hang with hoes, get drunk, shoot videos. And Lucius wants to groom him to take over the company, but he even feels that's not happening. So Lucius, now realizing how much he needs Cookie, he understands Cookie has that ear for music, has that ear for talent. So Lucius explained to Hakeem that you gotta listen to your mother, and he's like, I'm not listening to her. He's like, no, you're gonna respect your mother, and you gotta listen to her. She understands. He said, what your mother been through, the pain and everything that she been through in life, helps her understand music, the music industry better. And I agree with that. People, when you an artist, any kind of artist, if you're a painter, singer, rapper, any kind of musician, when you create from your heart, from extreme emotions, whether it's anger, rage, love, lust, hate, or struggle, sometimes that's your best work because it's coming from a tense emotion. So you put so much of your heart into your craft that when other people see your work of art, they can relate because they feel what you put out because it was from the heart. And they brought up a valid point in this show. And I agree with that 100%. And also this week, the detective confronted Lucius about his whereabouts because, you know, the detective is on it. The detective know that Lucius is the one that killed Bunky. So Andre, his oldest son, protected him. Lucius was hesitant to say where he was. He said, I was in my house. I got like 14 maids. But you know, maids ain't gonna hold up. So his son had a flashback of when he protected his father when he was a kid, where the house got raided. His father hid the gun in the shelf, and Andre, you know, being smart even as a child, he took the gun out the shelf and hid it in his toy chest and covered it up. So the cops searched the house, couldn't find the gun, and then when the cops left, he handed Lucius the gun, like, here, Dad. That's why I say this is just fantasy. This, I don't know, no parent, no matter how gangster you are, there's no parent that would want their kid touching their gun. That's not gangster. The hardest gangsters I know would want different for their children. They wouldn't want their children to be involved in that same life they live if they really love their children. So they wouldn't even want their children to touch guns and deal with guns. They wouldn't want their kids to go through the life that they went through. So they'll try to keep them away from that, push them away from that side. That's what real gangsters do. Anyway, also in this episode, Lucius wants to get back at his old label head that cheated him out of money when he was an artist. The guy name was Beretti. So Lucius is going after his artist, Titan shot a guy. You know, the normal, I call them leg killers. You know, the guys that don't try to body. Like, if you shoot at me and try to take my life, I'm not a killer. But if you try to take my life to defend my life, I'm gonna try to injure you in a way where you're not gonna come back. But there's a lot of leg killers out there. A lot of guys that go around shooting people in the leg. We call them serial leg killers. So this serial leg killer, Titan, to defend itself, guy pulled out on him, they got in an argument. He went, what? Bow, shot him in the leg. So now he's in jail. So that makes him a real gangster for shooting a leg, you know, serial leg killer. So that makes him a real gangster. So now Lucius wants him on his record label because he wants somebody that's street, that's real. He don't want these pretend guys. He wants a real gangster, a real serial leg killer to be part of his record label. So Titan is down with Beretti. So he's trying to take him. So they go to jail and try to stray him. Cookie even helps out and goes talk to his mother. His mother is part of the Nation of Islam. So she went in there full headgear and everything, because I guess a lot of people go to jail and they turn righteous because the Muslim movement is very powerful in the jail system. They eat better, they're united, there's less raping. A lot of guys turn Muslim to protect themselves from being raped. That's why, kids, if you watching, yes, a lot of men get raped in jail. A lot of men get raped in jail. Jail is not the place to be. Personally, me, I would not want to be nowhere where there's no women around. You know me, I gotta have the women. If there's no women around, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be at a party with no women. I don't even want to go to the basketball game if I'm not going to get a chance to see the cheerleaders. That's just me. But anyway, so they attempt to get him, and it's not definite, but he might join them. They convinced him. And also, Cookie stole Tiana from Anika, because Tiana saw what Cookie did with Jamal in the last episode when they had the family get together, and how she made Jamal a better performer, and like she inspired him to write a better song, to make that song better than even Lucius did with the song. So Tiana was impressed, so she approached Cookie to be a manager. So now Cookie's a manager. So that brings even more friction between Cookie and Anika. Anika's Lucius's girlfriend. But talking about Tiana, did y'all see her forehead? Nah, she's a beautiful girl. Wait, I gotta pause. Tiana's a beautiful girl. But did y'all see her forehead? Hold on. Y'all gotta see it. Whoa! Yo! Wait up! Yo! Public service announcement. Hold up. That forehead, son. That forehead. That forehead. If you have a forehead like that, ladies, public service announcement. I had to stop the music for this. I had an ex-girlfriend. I told her, my ex, if it was my ex, she's gorgeous. But she took a picture and I was like, yo, I like how your hair was and everything. I said, but you're showing too much forehead. She probably thought I was hating, but I still care about my exes, so I'm not gonna steer them wrong. But this perfect example. You see how Tiana was looking, that forehead, son. That forehead. That forehead. When you have a forehead like that, you gotta do a bang. If ladies, I know y'all might be like, no, bangs is played out. If you're not gonna do a bang, do like the Aaliyah thing. Like take the hair and have it come over. Take the hair and make it, cover that forehead. Whatever you do, cover that forehead. Because that's not a good look. When God said, that's not a good look. That head, hold on. Please, Empire, never do this hairstyle on her again. This is a very beautiful woman. Very beautiful girl. But that hairstyle exposing too much of that forehead, that's not a good look. Ladies, seriously, cover up that head. Cover up that head. I could turn the music back on now, but cover up that head. Matter of fact, let's turn the music on, because that's serious. Ladies, if you have a forehead that big, hide it. There's no reason to have that out in the open like that. Don't have that out in the open like that to the public. Certain things, there's certain parts of the bodies that you're supposed to cover up. Breasts, private areas. And if you have a large forehead, please cover that up. Now, I don't want to say she's not ugly at all. Cause wait, look. She's beautiful. When she covers the forehead, she's beautiful. It's just that forehead. But look, she's beautiful. But it's that forehead. Cover the forehead. Anyway, that's the end of the recap show. It was a short episode. It wasn't too much going on this week. But next week, hopefully it'll be better. See you next week. Thanks for watching. Like, dislike, share, comment. Let's discuss in the comments. Love y'all. See y'all next week.